Hi there, this is Cheryl Evans. The goal of this short video is to provide you with a little reminder about entering data into the assessment tool. So entering data, you're going to be generally working in this middle tab here. You'll see the different input forms that I was talking to you about previously. There's general information, so that's basically information about where the person lives, what kind of home they're in, the weather conditions of the day, etc. Then after that, it's a tab that gives them an opportunity to speak with you about their past flood experience and the key concerns that they have that they would like you to help them review and discuss options for dealing with these during the assessment, and to make sure to include these in the report. They'll also highlight key questions that they want you to be able to answer as part of the report. And of course, you can't know everything, but it's very helpful for you to acknowledge their questions and provide them with possible other sources where they might do some further investigation to get answers to their questions. It's important to really relate to the resident that you are there to help them, you're there to do your best, and you are there to problem solve with them, and that they are partners in the assessment process. This is the way we help people to feel like they're really involved and empowered and invested in the decisions that are made. And it's been shown to really encourage and increase the likelihood that people will act based on the findings of the report. So the next two fields, the next two pages, are the outside assessment form and of course the inside assessment form. I've started filling out some of these pages. The one thing you're going to need to really remember is that for every field you have, you're going to need to provide an answer. Or an assessment. So for every field, you're going to click on the middle and make a decision. Is the field not applicable? Is it not recorded? For example, did someone have to leave during the assessment, or was, for example, you weren't able to assess it because, say, there are too many boxes or there is a barrier to a visual assessment. If you do have something like that, and it's not recorded, you need to write a statement about why you could not record it. So say in this case, you could write physical barriers to assessment made it not possible to review this item. It's just giving you an example of what you would write and why. Everything that you write as part of this report is recorded and is shared back to the resident. You want to make sure that it's very accurate and that it stands on its own. And if they want to share it with, say, a contractor or a friend, that it will make sense to those parties as well. So it's good to be explaining things clearly. So you're going to go through each of the fields, give everything an assessment, and then when you're done, say there is a field that is marked yellow or is marked red. What the system does is generates a recommended best practice statement. But of course, this is sort of a boilerplate statement, so what you're going to want to do is adjust it to suit the specific assessment, so that it's more customized. So in this case, the client had a rain barrel that was sitting in a pit at the side of their house and provided a lot of opportunity for water to be sitting at the foundation and making its way in. So you could customize that comment to make it more relevant to the resident, and say something like, rain barrel is sitting in low area, increasing risk of infiltration to foundation. Correct grading to achieve at least a 5% slope away from the foundation. Consider replacing surface with non-absorbent material. So you've now customized this to make it highly relevant to the resident and easier for someone, say, who's been handed the report to find it relevant. So one of the things you're just going to need to remember to do is to go through all of the fields and fill them out, which I've done on this side. And then if you want to quickly check to see what your report is looking like, you can check on report. Oh, I also want to mention that as you go along, you can click on apply changes, so that will record the information on your computer. If you do forget, the computer automatically will record every 2 minutes, just as a backup. If you want to see now what your report is looking like, you can check the tool. Obviously, we haven't been activated, so we're just going to have to quickly activate the tool here, which we learned about in our last video. Okay, so we'll just see how we did. So we've got our front page, we've got our front, our assessment for outside, but we've forgotten inside, and we also notice that we've got numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and what we actually need to do is get A, B, C, and we don't have this labeled. So it gives us an idea that we have some more work to do, and that's fine. Okay, thank you.